Hello, hello. Cosmic Sloth here with the next video in my Cyberpunk RED DLC series. Today we're going to be diving into the new weapons and gear segment. As you can see, there's quite a few links here, and a lot of them have quite a bit of content in them. We'll be taking it a little slower, so today I just want to be going over the first two links here. So let's go ahead and dive in. First off, we have Cyberchairs, new options in mobility. These are pretty cool items for sure. So you've got the Mercurius Cyberchair and the Spider Cyberchair. The first one is the basic model for 100 eddies, and the second one is the advanced model for 1,000 eddies. And they're very similar, just being that the basic model cannot equip cyberware options, while the advanced model can. So let's take a look at the Spider Cyberchair. And like I said, they're pretty much virtually the same, except the Spider Cyberchair has little legs instead of tires. So with both of them, you can plug yourself in with interface plugs to do a hands-free movement, or you can use the little joystick, but it requires a hand to be able to move and pilot. When you're piloting it, any attacks that target the Cyberchair are instead targeted at whoever's piloting it, and you cannot be removed from the Cyberchair as long as you're conscious. And when you're controlling it, your move becomes 5, and all movement options are available to you. So running, jumping, climbing, swimming, all that good stuff you can do in the chair, which is super sick. Any critical injury that would lower your move instead lowers the move of the chair. But you can use quick fixes and treatments as if you're like repairing cyberware to repair the chair. Pretty cool. And then it has 4 option slots for installing cyber arm, cyber leg, or cyber limb options. Any options that you install count as if they're repaired. It costs the same as if you're installing it into a cyber limb. But the really cool thing is that the cyber chair and any options installed inside of it cannot be rendered inoperable by EMP effects. So basically you just get free hardened plating for any cyberware that you put in the chairs, which is super sick. Pretty dang useful. And I wanted to shout out Sarah Thompson. So the Cyberchairs were designed in cooperation with Sarah Thompson, a writer and champion for positive representation of disabled people in tabletop role-playing games. I think that's really cool, really important work that she's doing. So yeah, I just wanted to shout her out. You have her Twitter handle here. I'm not sure if that's still the same and everything, but yeah. Alright, so next we're going to take a look at the 12 Days of Gunmas, the Cyberpunk RED Holiday Special. So this one's pretty self-explanatory. You've got 12 weapons that they've added in. So it's actually 11 guns and 1 chain knife, but hey, I'm not complaining. So you've got the start of it, this whole poem that they wrote, and then you have the actual items. It starts off with these blueprint designs of each one. And then you have the actual guns. So you have got the Arasaka WAA Bullpup Assault Weapon, 1000 Eddy Assault Rifle. It comes preloaded with a smart gun link, and it has a 30 shot capacity, so like 5 more than regular, just like standard issue assault rifles. And it's still capable of loading non-basic ammunition. You get a little bit more bang for your buck with the 1000 eddies on that one. Next, you have the Constitutional Arms Multiple Ammunition Pistol. This one's pretty cool, pretty versatile. You can load up to 5 different types of ammo and then choose which one you want to fire with each shot. So definitely pretty interesting. And then you have the chain knife that I mentioned. So it's a one-handed medium melee weapon that, as an action, you can rev up and turn it into an excellent quality one-handed very heavy melee weapon. So definitely pretty cool, pretty gnarly. Chainsaw, handheld chainsaw, basically. Next, you have the Kendachi Dragon Flamethrower. 1000 eddies functions just like a regular flamethrower, so it's a one-handed exotic shotgun fired with the heavy weapons skill. This one only has 2 shots because it's only one-handed, but it does the same. It fires incendiary shotgun shells and ignites for 4 damage. For 4 damage to their HP if they don't put themselves out. Next, we have the Magnum Opus Hellbringer, which I think is a really cool one, as long as you have a body of 10 or higher. So what it is an exotic, very heavy pistol It deals 5d6 damage with a single shot, so it's basically the same as shooting an AR or a shotgun slug, but with a one-handed pistol. It only has a 3-shot capacity though, and if you don't have a body of 10, then the weapon jams every time you shoot it. So there's some downsides for sure. Next we have the Malorian Arms Sub-Fletchette gun. Costs 5,000 eddies, and it is a sick weapon. So it's an excellent quality, exotic heavy SMG, 25 shot capacity, smart gun link, and auto fire 4. But the really cool thing about it is that it fires its own unique armor-piercing ammunition. It ablates armor by 4 instead of 1 whenever you would ablate armor. I mean, you can shoot someone 3 times with this and just completely turn their armor into Swiss cheese. Even if they have like heavy-duty armor, it does work on it. I mean, that's crazy, but really cool. Next you have the Militech Crusher, which is an exotic, very heavy pistol and only fires shotgun shell ammunition. So one-handed shotgun, it's fired with the handgun skill, but shoots shotgun shells. Pretty interesting. Next you have the Mustang Arms ARS-5 submachine gun, which is a submachine gun that just basically has a bunch of attachments on it. It comes preloaded with smart gun link, an infrared night vision scope, and a sniping scope. Next you have the Nomad pneumatic bolt gun. So it's a sniper rifle that deals a little less damage, does 46 damage, but it fires arrows instead of bullets. And it can load all non-basic ammunition. So you can be firing like poison arrows and stuff at people. That's pretty interesting. Next you have the Nova Model 757 City Hunter, 1000 eddy heavy pistol. Comes with a smart gun link and has an 18 shot capacity, and it can fire smart ammunition. Definitely a cool gun. I believe they brought this in from like 2020 sourcebook, but I'm not sure. Next you have the Stolbovoy ST5 assault rifle, 100 eddies, so on the cheaper side, but the passive is actually pretty dang cool. So it's a poor quality exotic assault rifle, 20 shot capacity, and if it jams on you, you can just fire it, and it has a 50% chance of still just firing and clearing the jam at the same time. And if you lose the coin flip, you lose that 50% chance. The weapon doesn't fire, but the jam is still cleared. So just like a super reliable assault rifle, workhorse gun, basically. Pretty sick. For 100 eddies, not bad. And then you've got the Teen Dream, which I think is an awesome little gun. It's like 20 eddies. It's basically like the plastic guns you're going to find in vending machines and just like buying in bulk and stuff. So what it is a poor quality exotic SMG, has 10 shots. You can use auto fire and suppressive fire even if it only has 2 bullets in the magazine. But anytime you use it, it drains all of the bullets in the magazine, and it melts the front of the barrel off, and it destroys the weapon beyond repair. So it's like just one and done, grab and go little gun there, which I think is just a really funny addition. Pretty cool. So yeah, that's all of the weapons in this DLC. I did want to highlight these few here, this chain knife, this flamethrower, the fletchette gun, the crusher, and the hellbringer to a lesser extent. All of these are one-handed weapons, so you can put them into like a pop-up weapon and just have a concealable like shotgun, concealable flamethrower, concealable very heavy melee weapon that's excellent quality. These allow for some, I mean, just really cool versatility, everything. And then definitely MVP of this DLC is this sub-fletchette gun, for sure. The blading armor by 4 instead of 1 is just, it's nutty. I mean, that's going to let you just tear through armor and deal a whole lot of damage. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video. Like and subscribe if you want to see more. And I hope you tune in for the next one, where we'll be going more into the new weapons and gear section of the DLC.